Hey, so it's been a little bit since I've been on here, so I wanted to just come on and say hello. I've tried to record a couple times. Yeah, a couple what I eat in a day videos, but just didn't work out. Lately, it just seems like I have to, like, I can show you my food, but I can't tell you about my food, just because I have to record in silence just because of all the noise in the house. And if I have to do that all day, then it doesn't make a video. So anyway, um, yeah, so I just wanted to come on and say hello. I didn't want it to be a whole month before I recorded anything again. January, I think I recorded at like the beginning of the month, and then I didn't get on here again until the endish of the month or the beginning of February, and then it was the same thing for February. Oh, I think it was the same thing for January, February, and March. So I didn't want to do that again in April. I can't believe it's April already. That just is just so crazy to me. But anyway, I didn't think that this video was going to be that long, but I've already tried recording it once and it was too long and I forgot to mention something. So I want to record it again, and hopefully I'm not going to make it as long. So how have I been doing lately? Okay. Uh, you know, some on plan days, some off plan days. I've been trying to track, like I talked about in my last video, my goal was to track all week. That week I tracked all week. And then, the last 2 weeks I haven't done as well. I think I've tracked like 4 days out of the 7. So, I mean, better than I was doing, but still, I want to track every day because I think that is aside from making sure I get at least, a half a gallon of water in. Aside from that, I think tracking is the most important piece to getting, back to losing weight. So that's where I'm at with that. But even on the days that I was tracking, I was going over my points. If you're new here, I'm going to try to say this in most of my videos now. If you're new here, I track with the old Momentum, the Weight Watchers Momentum plan. I have my material from that plan back in 2010. But I also do use the Healthy app, and that is the Conquer Cravings on the Healthy app. That's the plan that I use on there. So the Conquer Cravings is just like the Momentum plan because I've compared the points, and I haven't found anything that's different. So anyway, I wanted to let you know that. And Mark was away for not for a few weeks. A few weeks ago, he was away for 6 days on business. So that was a little different because we're together all the time, constantly, especially now that we work from home. Both of us work from home. So, we're together like all the time. So it was different for me to not have him, right there, but I got through it, and yeah, I definitely missed him. So, but that was a few weeks ago. I think when I uploaded my last video, I think he was away on I think I had the last video that I recorded. I think I had like 3 days on there. And I think one of the last days when I was doing my car vlog, I think he was away anyway. Doesn't really matter, but, so I love having this car mount. This is awesome. So I don't have to hold my phone. So this is great. Still working really, really well. So, yeah, so that's how I've been doing lately. But I wanted to talk a little bit about, artificial sweeteners and MSG. So the reason that I want to talk about this is because I just want to let all of you know my personal experience with um, artificial sweeteners. This is something recent, because I am in no way an expert on this at all. It's just my own online research. But I wanted to let you know about my experience with it because I was drinking diet soda a lot. I mean, you would see me drink diet soda in most of my What I Eat in a Day videos. Probably, I mean, I've always drank diet soda, but in the most recent, in the last couple years, it's been on the daily. Like I had been drinking diet soda every day, at least a 12-ounce can, sometimes two 12-ounce cans, or one or two 20-ounce bottles. And I talked about this a few videos ago. I think maybe it was a couple months ago. I talked about, I think it was before the first of the year, but anyway, that doesn't really matter. But I talked about how much pain I'm in, or I had been in, since my weight gain, and that everything ached, everything hurt, and it was really awful. I was really feeling awful. Muscles across my back, just the top part of my back, my thigh muscles, sometimes even my calves, my arms were starting to hurt, like the muscles, my joints hurt. I have arthritis, but, like everything was, it was, it was more than just a normal ache and pain. It hurt. Like it hurt getting off the couch. Like it hurt so bad that I was going to go talk to my doctor because I thought something was wrong. And one day Mark said to me, "What about diet soda? Does that, the artificial sweeteners, would that have anything to do with it?" And I said, "I don't know." So I looked online and it said that the aspartame, and I mean there's a bunch of different artificial sweeteners, aspartame, sucralose, there's a couple other ones. And so I looked them up, and aspartame is the worst. It seemed to me like online it was saying that aspartame was the worst, but like they're all artificial sweeteners. And so it said that it could cause inflammation, cause muscle aches, joint pain, and even it could affect depression, which I had been experiencing horribly. Like I mean, I don't think I was managing, like I've always had depression. I've always had like that sadness feeling. But the last few years it has been so intense. And so I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a try. I'll just stop drinking diet soda. I haven't had a drop of diet soda since January 14th. Not even a little bit. And my muscle pain has, say my muscle pain was a 10, it's probably down to like a 4 now. Totally, it still hurts sometimes, but it's totally manageable. But I'm also wondering if sugar has something to do with it too. I'm not sure on that yet, but some days it seems like it's worse than others, so I'm thinking maybe sugar has something to do with it, because I've been putting, because I'm not drinking artificial sweeteners. I'm trying to stay away from coffee, but I haven't got there yet. But I'm also trying to watch ingredients in foods. I've noticed that the Starbucks caramel macchiato creamer has less ingredients. The list is a lot shorter than a lot of other creamers, flavored creamers, but I'm trying to stay away from the sugar. But if I'm going to stay away from the sugar, I need to stay away from the coffee, because I find that I'm putting regular sugar in my coffee if I'm going to have coffee. So I just need to stay away from the coffee. But anyway, so a long story, very long. I wanted to tell you because I wanted to make this like hoping that I can maybe possibly help others. Because if this affected me like this, then I can imagine that it's affecting others like this. Like I said, if my pain level was a 10, it's probably down to a 3 or a 4 now, which is amazing. Completely different and completely manageable. So when I stopped drinking diet soda on January 14th, it took about a week. And I said to Mark, my pain is so much better. It's so much better. It's so much more manageable than it was before. I was so excited. And then a few weeks later, all of a sudden the pain came back again. And I got so scared. And then I got thinking about it and I'm like, I've been drinking Premier Proteins, trying to stay away from the sugar. I've been drinking Premier Proteins. Does that have anything to do with it? So I looked on the ingredients in Premier Proteins, and of course they have artificial sweeteners in them. They have the Premier Proteins, I think it was sucralose that they had in them. So I stopped drinking the Premier Proteins. A week later, my pain was right back to that 3 or 4 level. So I just wanted to let everyone know that this was my experience with the artificial sweeteners. It must affect my body differently than some, because I know that some don't really have any effects from artificial sweeteners at all. But I just, and this is a more recent thing. I didn't have that pain before. And like I said, I thought that it was all because of my weight gain, but it wasn't all because of my weight gain. I definitely have a sensitivity to artificial sweeteners. So I just wanted to let everyone know that. And I've talked in my more recent videos that my depression is feeling a lot better. It's more manageable now. I think I didn't even like put the artificial sweeteners together with depression. But I said to Mark, it was like a month. It was probably sometime in February. I said to Mark, I said, I feel like my depression is less intense now. It's different. It's more manageable. It's something that I feel like I can manage now. And so I looked artificial sweeteners up, and the artificial sweeteners can intensify depression. So all this time, the last couple years, my depression has been so intense. I can't even tell you how intense it's been, the last couple years. And I think it has to do with the artificial sweeteners. I don't know for sure, but I'm not drinking any more artificial sweeteners if I can help it. I'm trying to stay away from them. Like I said, I haven't had diet soda since January 14th. I haven't had Premier Protein since probably the 1st of March. And I got rid of all of my Crystal Lights. I used to use the Crystal Light packets. I got rid of all of them. And I'm feeling a lot better. The muscle pain wise, depression is still there. It's not gone away, but it's the anxiety and the depression is way more manageable. Something that I can definitely, I can flip the switch a lot easier now than what I had been feeling the last couple of years. So I'm feeling much better about that. And so I just wanted to mention that. This video is still going to be that length, but I got that. I had forgotten to mention about the depression. So in my last video that I recorded earlier today that I'm not going to post because I'm talking about the same things now. But I had forgotten the depression piece. So I wanted to make sure I put that in here. So it's not having artificial sweeteners. I can't even tell you how much of a huge difference it's made in my life. And so just in case this might help someone else, I just wanted to express my experience, because if it does that to my body, what is that artificial sweeteners? It just, but I just wanted to let everyone know, because maybe it will help. Even if it helps one person, I would be so grateful. So that's artificial sweeteners. Well, another thing, leave a comment down below if you knew or didn't know that MSG is in like everything. I didn't know how much, how many foods MSG is in, but just about all processed foods, MSG is in. Like, I was so shocked. People at my work, they're like, oh yeah, I knew that. I thought MSG was just like a fast food or restaurant thing that they put in their food to make it taste good. Oh no, it's in like so many foods. I was shocked. Let's see, to name a few. Chips, flavored chips. You get plain chips, and I haven't found a plain chip that has MSG in it. And another thing that I noticed, which I don't need chips, but just, you know, I mean, you have chips. So, not everybody, but a lot of people eat chips. MSG is in like all flavored Doritos, chips, everything. But plain chips and salt and vinegar chips, I don't think I've found any MSG in salt and vinegar chips. I don't think. But plain chips, I haven't found any. And another thing that I noticed with plain chips is that the ingredients list is a lot shorter on plain chips, just so you know. But like I said, I don't need to eat chips, but I have noticed that. Chip dip. MSG is in chip dip. It's in like cream soups. Cans, most canned soups MSG is in. I haven't noticed it in the few frozen meals that I've checked. I haven't noticed it in chicken bouillon, beef bouillon, salad dressings, some salad dressings, not all salad dressings, but salad dressings, the ranch seasoning. That ranch, you can get them in the little packets, or you can get a big jug of it. It's in that. I'm like, I feel like even when I'm trying to eat good, I'm sprinkling MSG in my food. So I'm just like, it blew my mind. I don't know. Like I said, comment down below. Did you know MSG is in so much food? Like I said, I thought that it was in like out to eat food. I thought that that's all it was in. So anyway, so my goal with that is to look at ingredients in food now and try to get, if there's a long list of ingredients in foods, I'm trying not to buy them. So that's my goal right now. And MSG has, it's monosodium glutamate is MSG. That's what the MSG stands for. But there are other names for MSG, and I'm not fully, I don't know all the names yet, but so what I'm doing right now is I'm looking for MSG, the monosodium glutamate. And if the monosodium glutamate is in a food, I'm trying to find an alternative or just not eat that or use that anymore. So, I'm trying to change up the way I'm eating and what I'm eating, and really looking at the ingredients of foods. And in doing that, it's cut quite a bit of processed foods out of my diet. So that's what I'm trying to focus on right now. Portion control and ingredients, and trying to focus on those ingredients and trying to make better choices with the ingredients in food. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then of course, tracking. I want to track, get my water, track, portion control, and pay more attention to the ingredients in foods. Like I said, if there's a huge long list of words that I can't even pronounce, I'm trying not to buy those foods. So, but anyway, yeah, this video ended up being as long as the other one, but at least this time I got that piece in there that I missed in the first one. So I felt like that depression piece was really important for this video. So, but anyway, I have the day off today, so I've been out, I don't know, just doing stuff, I guess. Just, you know, I went to Walmart. I had my blood drawn this morning, went to Walmart. Went out and Mark's glasses broke, so I went and had those repaired and just got a few things done. So, but anyway, this video is long, so I want to end it here. But I'm going to try to do a what I ate in a day video tomorrow or Wednesday. I'll be working in the office both days, so maybe I'll do either one or both. So anyway, yeah, I am gonna let you go here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for watching and supporting me. All right, well, I will talk to you later. Bye.